Hello and welcome, my name is Buglugs McScruffin and this is Rainbow Six Siege. Now, as you're probably aware, this is actually the closed beta of Rainbow Six Siege, so things are not 100% at the moment. We've got multiplayer, we've got terrorist hunt now, which is fantastic, but there are some bugs and glitches, and it may take a little while to get into a match. But before that, I'm just going to show you around a little bit and show you what's actually available. So, like I said, we've got two modes. We've got multiplayer and terrorist hunt. Multiplayer is pretty simple. You've got a bomb mode and a secure area mode. They're actually pretty similar. They're both 5-on-5. The bomb mode is you've got defenders defending two bombs within a building, and the attackers have to go in and put down a diffuser at one of the bomb locations and defuse one of the bombs. You don't need to get both, just one. Secure area is a little bit different. It's basically just hold that one room for a pretty short amount of time in the end, but it has to be uncontested. Both of these tend to be pretty difficult, and you usually end up with a whole team killed first before you achieve the objective. Terrorist hunt is what you'd expect. You've got a bunch of terrorists in a building, you've got to go in and eliminate all of them. And if you notice down here at the bottom, we've got matchmaking and lone wolf. So you can do either a team of 5 going in there, or you can do it by yourself. I've been doing a bit of lone wolf on the normal difficulty. Pretty achievable. Realistic, I'm thinking, is a bit crazy. But before we get into that, there's one other thing. You'll notice we've got our play, operators, and live tab. Live doesn't really have much in there because, funnily enough, the game is not live. You've got community news, which is telling you what's happening, and then the game news and new play news are not there at the moment. Although, having said that, I've still not worked out how to actually redeem this weapon skin. What I have found though recently is in the operators tab. So you'll notice we've got up here something called renown. It doesn't actually say it's renown, but it is renown. And I've got 336 of it at the moment. That's what you get as you, using your renown. You use to buy different operators. Now you'll notice that we've got 1, 2, 3 different outfits. Like you've got the SAS, the GIGN, GSG9, there's the FBI, and there's one other one. And you'll notice each have different operators that you can unlock. Now if I go here and unlock operator, it does something interesting. You'll notice I've got 2 guys from the SAS, 2 from the GIGN, and 1 from the GSG9. So if I jump in here, you'll notice this dot has already been filled in because I've already got one of the GSG9 operators. So instead of costing 500 renown, it's going to cost 1000 renown to unlock my next person. I don't have it, so I'm not going to do that. But SAS and GIGN, I've got 2, which means my third one's going to cost me 1500. Gives you that little bit of escalation. It also forces you to spread out if you want to unlock a lot of operators, or really save up if you want a specific one. The other thing, and I only found this out this morning because I was mucking around and trying to find, I was sure you'd be able to customize weapons and whatever else, and I finally found it. If I actually click on a specific operator and go to loadout, all of a sudden I can go and pick weapons, and then as soon as it loads I can use different sights. Now I specifically picked Sledge because Sledge is a decent character. He's got a hammer that lets him breach much more than any other character. But the issue that I've been having with him is this has been a pain in the butt anytime I'm trying to aim. So I went and unlocked this holographic sight. I haven't actually used it, so hopefully when I get into a match, I'll be able to use it and we'll see what it's like. But I tend to like the holographic sights. I don't like red dots, and the ACOG tends to be that little, especially when you're in a small space like a building, tends to be a bit much. There's also barrels here, which I haven't actually had a look at, and grips. What does the vertical grip do? Decreases weapon recoil. Oh, you can see the recoil pattern changing slightly over here when you change it. Underbarrel. That's where people are getting their laser sights from. Fair enough. Available weapon skins. Now, I don't need to spend that much on weapon skins, obviously. Let's go up, and what does our barrels do? Dampens weapon sound at the cost of weapon damage. Nah, I don't care. Hides the muzzle flash. No. Really reduces max recoil speed. Spread everywhere. Yeah, no, like, all of these changes seem really minimal. So I'm just going to ignore all of those and go back out. Let's see. Sights on a shotgun because, yeah. Laser sight. Seems reasonable. Oh, and that jumps on the side. Excellent. Can I do something with my secondary weapon? I can put a silencer on it. And a laser sight. What do I have? 250, 200 for weapon skins, because people love weapon skins apparently. No, let's just leave that. Actually, let's go the other. I enjoy using both of these guys. Sledge with his hammer and Thermite. So one of the big features of Rainbow Six Siege is the fact that you can just bust through walls and down through trapdoors. You can shoot up walls and doors, all this sort of thing, to really give you some more room to play with. The reason that I really like Thermite is because his where'd he go? He's got this thing here called exothermic charge. So what normally happens is you get 3 breaching charges if you choose to have breaching charges, which you can put on a like a drywall, something like that, which is pretty flimsy, and use it to blow a hole in the wall to get in. The defenders can reinforce that wall, which basically means you can't breach it. Exothermic charges breach those. I quite enjoy that. But let's actually jump in and have a look. We're going to jump into multiplayer and we'll see whether this loads. Hopefully it does. Now, you'll notice that sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. We'll hopefully get in the first try, and ooh, it looks like we might actually get in. So we've got 3 people. Basically what Ubisoft have said is, I think if you take about 60 seconds to 90 seconds to get into a game, that's to be expected. If it's taken longer than that, back out, try again. Earlier in the week they said we were having about a 60% chance of getting in a game, which is, it's beta, that's what you expect. Little bit unfortunate it's not more stable, but you do what you can. With this, oh, there we go, we got 5 on our team. This is the trick, and this is where it sometimes gets stuck. It forgets to increase to bring in the other team. We'll leave it for just a little bit longer. Oh, and there we go, we've got our 2 teams. We're an orange team, we're against blue team. So we'll see how this goes. The match will begin. And it's bombs. So what you'll see is those 2 bombs, hopefully on one level. Every now and again they get split between 2 levels, which makes it a little bit harder to defend. And we're on defense. So you'll see, let's go. I tend to like letting other people pick who they want. Mute is really important, stops the other team from scouting with his signals disruptor. But you need someone that knows the maps well. I think I might go. I'm gonna go Doc. I don't tend to like going heavy guy because they are so slow. You see here, you get to vote on when you want to start. So we're going to start down the bottom in the garage. Don't like heavies because they are so slow, but that's just me growing up, having played like Unreal Tournament, that sort of stuff, which is very fast compared to this. This is much slower, much more methodical.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
But as you'll see, here we have one of the bombs. And the first thing that I'm going to do is reinforce here. Basically, we don't
area
want in our like we don't want to make it too easy for them. The other thing, actually, let's check some barbed wire. So barbed wire, the defenders can walk through and it's no issue. The attackers get slowed down quite a bit.
10 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Some of these. So, you notice there
5
was
seconds left.
Counter. I can only
You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
But we get to barricade as much as we
Barricade active!
get through. Stand back a little bit. Stand back a little bit. There we go. And what are you doing up there? No one. Okay. What? Hook. Get down. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll give you that. You got him. Now you notice these walls are drywall, which means you hit them, they make a little bit of hole. Whereas something like this, nothing at all. Gives you a little bit of extra. There we go.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Oh, they found bomb. Hey. Is that cool?
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do. Blue 4, last operator standing.
Damn. So as you can see, you can shoot through walls, try to defend, and you get a pretty good.
One Op 4 remaining.
You get a pretty good kill cam at the end. Now this is
Op
the other
4
thing.
eliminated.
Oh,
Blue 4 mission
apparently
successful.
I can't show you. Defenders have a bunch of cameras where they can look around and see what's going on. The attackers, you'll see in a moment, have little drones that can go and check what's going on, which is why mute is really, really important. Wait, dude, well done, Hook. All 5 of them, fantastic. Although it looks like I got 3 assists. Okay, so let's see. Let's go. Okay, let's go sledge then. Make sure I've got my holographic sight on. Cool, and don't need breaching charges because I've got a freaking hammer. Okay, same thing. We get to choose our spawn location to basically pick where we want to come in from. It makes it a little bit harder for the defenders to just sit and pick us off as we're running up to the house. Although I have had a match where we got
to use your drone to
absolutely
locate a
wiped
bomb.
on the way there. So you can see here, this is our drones. Have a look at what's going on. There's the building. Excellent. Gets a little bit disorientating at times trying to work out where things are and what's going on. Now I heard. Yep, here they are. They're downstairs.
Your drone has found a bomb.
work, and they can shoot us. Damn it, got stuck. That happens. At
10
least I found
seconds
the first
before
one,
insertion.
which means both of them are probably going to be downstairs.
5
And
seconds.
you notice up the top, next to blue team, it's showing that we've
The
seen
diffuser has been recovered.
two of the guys.
Proceed to bomb's
We know
location
what
and defuse it.
we know what character they picked. Melee hits will take down a not what I wanted. Oh, at least I break that. That's alright.
Reloading!
And this is the tense part where you're trying to work out where they are, do they know you're there, all that sort of stuff.
You located a bomb.
Now you notice this wall is reinforced, this one is not.
A really big fucking
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
And this tends to happen, I tend to die, which is a little bit unfortunate. But what can you do? Yeah, so we've got this guy's Montague with his shield. Montague, I believe, is the one where he can... No, this is Blitz. He's got a flash shield. So he can actually essentially flashbang guys with his shield, which is fantastic. This guy, Montague, has a shield he can put down and stand up tall to defend with.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Okay, excellent. And then...
The
This guy
diffuser is
is
now
thermite.
secured.
This is the guy I
Drop the
thought I was.
diffuser.
He's the one that can use the thermite charges to break through these reinforced walls. Okay, got the diffuser. Fantastic. This is the diffuser.
Bomb diffusion
So
initiated. Protect the diffuser.
We need to defend that and protect it for not a huge length of time. Here's the exothermic charge. So a little bit bigger than a breaching charge. Whoop, there's the last guy.
One move 4 operator remaining.
Watch out. Is he going to notice? Defend. Get close. Stop in. There we go. And
Hostile bomb defused. Mission
Good work.
successful.
and died just at the end. And later, watching those shields fly. Okay. So far it looks like I've not done a whole heap. A lot of assists, but a lot of stuff where I'm doing a bit of damage but not getting that final blow, which is a little bit frustrating. So we'll see what we can do this time. I went dock last time. Is nobody going mute? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, someone needs to go mute. Okay, and I think what's his other one? Yeah, let's go. Global shield. So the reason that I don't choose nitro cell with mute is you only get one, and I find that like a single nitro cell, yeah, that's useful, but you can hear them ping, you can hear them beep, and so people generally hear them and see them, and it makes it a little bit hard to actually get someone with that trap. All of the
Protect the
things
bombs.
in this game seem to have
serious protection.
counters, so to speak. Okay, so because I'm mute, I
Barbed
almost
wire
forgot.
installed.
I'm putting down these. Too late for that one.
Deploying jammer.
I'm putting down these signal jammers, which stop.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds.
That's that.
Activate the jammer. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Barricades and this stuff. There's more bombs.
Reloading!
There's a bomb. Guessing these guys will end up coming through windows. Ooh, we've got a rook.
Door blocked!
Okay, and again, this is the tense moment where you're waiting. Another way, so I can get my.
Shield deployed!
The shield.
Op 4,
Hey,
last operator
headshot,
standing.
excellent.
A bomb has been located by Op 4. Op 4 eliminated.
Hey,
Mission
yeah, 2
successful.
kills that time. Fantastic. And you'll notice, flawless victory. Nobody died. So I'm like, oh, he was that way. Ooh, excellent. There we go. And that's the time where you're like, yes, I love that kill cam. So what is that? 3-0 flawless victory. Excellent. And you notice this, I love that. The different descriptions at the end of each map go on, was this great? Was this okay? What's going on? Finally 2 kills. I'm pleased with that. You'll notice we've got this play against enemy team again. You can press space, and if everyone presses space, then you get the same game. But let's return to menu, and we'll quickly do a terrorist hunt, and then I think I'll wrap up today. You'll notice though that this game can be very tense, especially when you're in defense, because you've only got that one life. You're setting up, and you're going, am I going to survive? Are we prepared? And it's that rush around at the beginning when you're attacking that setup time. It's where are the bombs? Where are the enemies? Who are they? All that sort of stuff. How have they set up? As the defenders, it's quickly setting up as quickly as you can. Get everything ready, and then that patient sit and wait, which can be just so terrifying. And you notice, I don't know why, but terrorist hunt, my ping goes up from 100 milliseconds, or like it's down to 94 at the end of that match, up to 400, 500. It makes the terrorist hunt a bit frustrating at the moment. I don't know why the difference is. But terrorist hunt seems to have much higher pings than the multiplayer, the TDM, bomb and secure. So that's a little bit frustrating. But you'll notice my renown's gone up again because of my win. Oh, we've got a blue team, which is just me at the moment. There we go. There's the rest of the team.
They're to your right.
It sounds like they're already in a game. I'm joining a game that's already started.
What?
Tonight, this
Nice.
And there we go.
Unicorn, you gotta get in there.
No,
Okay,
where is
we're
he?
down to just.
He's on the roof.
He's pretty cool. He
Why
can
is he on the roof?
Who knows?
jam basically
And play Spider-Man,
canister
you silly
grenade
kid.
into the wall, shoot down the wall, grenade. So that was you would have heard.
They're in that room
sometimes
directly
do,
across
do,
the
The
room.
enemy came
and
from
then
the right
lots of
side and you were
explosions.
dead.
They're in that room right there,
that's
the
it.
wooden one.
The other thing
Left
you
side,
notice
like-
up here with the screen, you've got the picture which shows that he is fused, and then the other three are all recruits. So they've actually unlocked
Watch out, there's nitro
operators to
bomb right
use
there.
it. Or
There's
they
one in the right as well.
all unlocked fuse.
Just
and
throw a
then
nade in
this
there if you
guy's
have
picked
one.
Fuse, so they can't. pick him.
Gee.
You also notice this is unrealistic.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
24
that's
enemies left, and 3 guys are dead already. I believe it starts.
To your left,
That's
the
a breaching
door.
charge. I
Shay.
believe it starts with 30. They've managed to back. No, they've only managed to kill 5.
Oh crap!
And
Don't forget to reload.
Nitro. And they're
Yeah,
dead.
that was the room.
Excellent. That nitro cell. And nitro cells. Their
Okay, we can do it next time,
fuse
boys.
is long enough that you can
We've
sprint
got to all
past
do
a bunch.
tactical.
But if you
No,
stop
I'm
there,
going
you
to
are getting
use
blown up.
the for
So let's
I'm
retry this
70.
mission.
The
I
sniper
get
Everyone
run
rifle,
vote.
down
you know?
because I didn't actually take part in
Like,
it.
who is that one guy who doesn't vote? Press your
But
fucking
we'll see.
space button or we'll wreck you. Fuck's sake, we're always the same guys in the lobby and somebody's not voting.
And unfortunately, we've
Oh,
got
now
a
he's
bit of
unvoted.
bad language from some of
I bet
our
it's Gabriel.
teammates,
Even,
but
I bet it must be Gabriel.
whatever.
He doesn't have,
So
yeah,
what
he doesn't
happens
have-
is
It's
if you
ridiculous.
press
We gotta
spacebar,
replay it,
it
never
goes
mind.
straight back into the match
He's probably playing with.
in the same map.
Little-
Whereas
little
here you
retard,
see,
you know? Okay,
we're
this
in
is a good map.
consulate
We'll
now
enter in where we did
instead
last
of
time, you know.
the previous map. Let's go. I want to go fuse because I love going fuse. That's all that. And you'll notice, even though I've got the
I'm ready.
academic charges, I picked the breach charges as well. I love having a big lot of breaching charges where I can just blow up lots of walls.
It has
These
to be
guys are
Gabriel
going
because he's
preach.
always like the last person.
Again,
I
I
will
assume
use
these
the
guys
orc
have only
now.
just
What
recently
the orc is the national
picked up the
weapon of
game.
Austria.
There's actually
Australia?
today I got
I mean,
emailed
not Australia, Austria, mate.
a bunch of different
Nah, dude, I think you mean Australia.
keys to
No, buddy.
invite other
You know,
people
in
in the game. So I
Australia they
assume
talk like
that's
this,
what-
mate. In
Yeah.
Austria they talk like, so reden sie in Deutschland, mein Freund. You know, buddy?
Yeah.
Apparently these guys don't know how Australians speak. That's alright.
Eliminate the terrorists. No, you
So
know
as
why
you can see,
we
we
win
don't
Ready
get
to go.
Why
the
are we gonna
planning
win it?
phase.
I've got you
this? Because
6.
the secondary weapon of my class
And
is
yep,
the
as I said,
P12.
we've got 30
The
enemies.
gun James Bond uses.
We
It's
tend...
fucking win.
Oh, sure. Hey, you
Can't you get in through there?
so you can repel. Climbing up. Let's see. No, it's an unbreakable.
This fucking
yeah,
dipshit just shot me again.
Whoop, not the one.
Yeah, because you're in front of
Stop shooting at him, mate.
Go somewhere else, kid. This is my entrance. You can see where I'm like lining up. Watch out! Get inside. Save yourself.
Oh, there's no.
Someone said this randomly.
What have you done? How are you doing?
Unicorn, what happened? Joshua,
votes,
where
so
are you?
maybe-
I'm here, buddy.
Ah, damn it. So this is one of the things that I've noticed with
Ow.
Terrorist Hunt. In realistic, they go outside straight away, and you end up with guys outside, guys inside, and it gets really crazy, really quick. We'll see. Shut up.
Why?
Throwing flashbang.
Oh.
There you go. And
Why
oh,
they-
Nick's the only one left. Oh, and that guy.
You
no,
saw him,
you're
Gabriel.
dead.
He's in that room.
Warning to
Oh
light.
my god, these
Okay.
suicide bombers,
Those
dude, they're
suicide
annoying.
bombers are really, really dangerous. basically what
Do you want a
happens
36
is
speed so we can
they
hold together?
run at you, and if you
Pressing
don't
you
put
is
a
actually
lot of
pretty
bullets
retarded.
into them, you are dead. It's
Well,
really
I will let
hard
you see,
to
man.
kill them.
This is
You need to be
bad.
shooting them in the head.
Okay, I have one as
lots
well,
of body
so-
shots.
Do you want to join mine? or
But
you
yeah,
want me to
it's
join yours?
it's definitely possible to take them out. It just takes that bit of while. Let's see. Are we going to get those 2 more votes to try consulate? 1 more. Come on, guys. We'll do 1 more terrorist hunt, regardless of whether it's successful or not, and then I'll wrap this up. You can see they're like, "Hey, press the space button." So someone didn't. That's all right. Match will begin in 0. And we have house. Excellent. Okay, this is a little bit of a tighter map. I tend not to pick the shotguns, and I won't again, just because I don't know. I don't like having something quite that close quarter when I need some range. They have more
me back
stopping
in.
power than your rifles up close. But once you're getting down a hole, it gets that little bit harder. So I tend to stick with my rifles. Even I find the SMGs don't quite have the stopping power I'd like. So it doesn't matter what game it is. I tend to stick with my medium range rifles. I'm not a sniper by any stretch of the imagination, but I do like that little bit of extra distance, I suppose. So let's have a look. This will be our last try, and you
Eliminate
like I said,
all of the
go
terrorists.
straight into the action phase. And you notice there's no terrorists out here at the moment. Really, Jamaican? Okay. Now, is this okay, someone's put down those.
Flashbang away.
Yeah, okay, got him. Excellent. You guys can notice I can go left and right. I can go down. Megan's been helping me a bit. Ooh, who's shooting me from there?
Setting charge.
Okay, let's jump in.
They are the entrance.
Who's down the entrance?
More out.
A lot of this is about
Deployed charge.
risk management. Keep yourself safe.
I'm dry!
And you notice there's lots of different parts of the place. There's breaching, charging.
Breach charge ready.
Where's everyone at? Unicorn, I'm talking to you. Where are they at? Do you know?
I'm just checking.
There's 2 in this room.
Just a little bit odd. Hope if I can aim. Always check places you've cleared out.
The enemies
You never
remaining.
know where they can pop up next.
Blue 4 eliminated Op 4.
I did not expect to be that successful. Hey, and I got the most kills. Well, equal with Zondas, or however you say his name. Fantastic. I love it when we have a success. We didn't get that flawless success because we had one guy die right at the beginning, Mythic Gabriel, but other than that, that was pretty good. I'm pleased with that. And you'll notice, so much more renown, so much more experience. So, I'm pretty happy with that. The only issue is you'll notice this was at normal difficulty. But anyway, let's return to menu, because I don't want to play again. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a little bit of understanding about Rainbow Six Siege now, and both of the modes. The one thing is, if you get a key to play online over the next couple of days, this beta finishes on the 4th, so I believe that's Monday. If you get a beta key to play, go do the tutorials. You receive 600 points for each of these, plus an extra 200, which means you can unlock an operator straight away. It's watching about 5-6 minutes of video, and you get that many points. You can unlock an operator and hit the ground running, basically. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time.